Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, as you can tell from the title, we will be going over GAXY Next Generation, ticker symbol GAXY. Now, this was one of the very first penny stocks that I did ever talk about on this channel. As we can see here, this was the the third penny stock that I've ever talked about on this channel, and it has been around for quite some time. Now, from the releasing of this video, it was at about 0.025, and if we do go over to their stock, around that time to now, it's up about 186%. I know myself personally, I'm up about 170%. I know a lot of people in my Patreon are up over 100%. I mean, in the last month recently, within this last run up from last Friday to now, they're up around 90%, and it has been just absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you do want to get in on some of these trades, if you want to get in on my portfolio, see what trades I'm making, have different updates about the content that I'm going to be posting on this channel, you can definitely go down to the link in the description. It'll bring you over to my Patreon, and that is where I am fully transparent on all of this info. Now, we are slowly running out of slots in the next two tiers as we have fully maxed out the first tier, so I would definitely get on this soon if you are considering it, because I do believe it could be a fantastic opportunity for anyone involved. Now, if you are looking to grow out to another brokerage or start your own investment journey, I would 100% recommend Webull. Webull is an affiliate of mine, and if you use the link in my description, it is a referral link that when you sign up and deposit $100, you can win 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. Now, this brokerage has recently been adding OTC stocks and crypto, so it is slowly growing. It is slowly becoming an even better version of itself, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Webull. So I would definitely use that link and go claim those 2 free stocks, because who doesn't like some free money? Now, with that being said, there is something that I wanted to talk about today that was released not that long ago. As we can see, it was about 32 minutes roughly, and that is that GAXY Next Generation finally revealed its new website. Now, one thing that we have noticed about GAXY Next Generation over the last few months is that they had some fantastic products and they were releasing some great numbers, but their overall investor presentation, their presentation of their website, their presentation of their products, it was just simply not good. Their last website just didn't look that good in most people's opinions, and it was very, very overdue for an overhaul. Well, Megan McGahey did announce in an interview recently that they were working on an overhaul of the website and that we should expect it soon. Well, as per their Twitter, we can see that it has come up today. Now, they did have some issues at release with people, basically flooding into it and everyone basically crashing the server, but gladly, if we do come here, we can see that it is up, it is running, and they are ready to get going. Now, I have been very excited to see how they would present this overall website, as no one knew what products they were focusing on the most. What products are they going to try to sell the most? What's going to be on the very front cover? What are they going to try to show? And I'm very interested to see that they are actually doing their slim panels as the opening product, the first thing you see whenever you come to this website. So they do categorize their products in a few different categories. They have, of course, the enhanced classrooms, enhanced school, and enhanced safety. Now, I like the fact that they are doing enhanced safety, because this doesn't classify them down into just a school, right? Because we have talked in the past that these fire departments and these police stations and all of these different places, they are going to be able to potentially take advantage of the opportunities and the products in which GAXY Next Generation offers. And we didn't want to see them somewhat categorize themselves within, just schools, right? Because we hear they're a company that's focused on technology, surface around education, but people don't realize that education can be within many different fields. And so I do like the fact that they did create this category, which allows them to be in fire departments, police stations, the military, and all of these other aspects. Now, I must say, I absolutely love the presentation of these different products. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now, these are things we have talked about on the channel before, so I'm not going to go too far in depth about any of them, as this would not be, I don't want to be too redundant on this channel. But as we can see here, they're showing off their different panels. They have some information about them, and then they're also showing some of their other enhanced classroom products that they have released. We have the teacher view. This is the state-of-the-art distance learning, so this is basically going to be some type of hybrid version of Zoom. They have G2 Control, which is a cloud-based device management for your entire school district, which is what we have seen get released not too long ago, and integrated computers that can run on i5 or i7, which is absolutely fantastic. And that is just great, seeing them really showcase what products they offer and have a pretty good art here. I mean, I would say that these illustrations are fantastic, and I think they do put their products on a great display. Next up, we do have Enhanced School. Now, Enhanced School is going to be one that we have seen them really starting to spread out a lot, and they've been selling a lot of these different products. We have their fixed mobile stand. We have convertible stands, which is actually awesome. I really do like this one. They have the visual communications, as we have seen, like G2 visual alerts. They have paging systems, intercoms, and bells, which are only going to make school, the way that they work at schools, better. And I do think a lot of schools have been taking advantage of these different products recently. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check out the enhanced safety. So of course, we do have G2 visual alerts again. Now, this one was released on New Year's Day of 2021. They have the video doorbell, and then they have cove shields, which are more practically going to be used within schools, if I had to guess. But I could also be see them be used in maybe police demonstrations whenever they're going through training, or if they're even being used in stores or different areas like that in which they're going to be trying to put some type of divider in between people. So it is nice to see this up here as well. Now, lastly, with the website, we do have the About Us, and then we do have the Investors page. Now, from what it looks like, this is the old Investors page that we did see on the last website, and honestly, I don't see any issue with it. I think it's pretty clean, pretty simple, and they make everything pretty easy to read, and so I'm not going to hate on it. I think that this is a pretty good overall representation of what they are trying to offer, and they don't do too much with this one, so I cannot complain about this at all. Now, of course, they have added some other things like company info, financial info, stock data, so it is nice to be able to see all of this get updated, and they really provide us with this information, as of course this is going to enable investors to make easier decisions on whether or not they want to invest into them, and I think that this is going to be very beneficial for the company. Last but not least, we're going to go up, and then they have another tab, a new tab, and that is going to be, hold on if I can get it, there we go, and that is going to be become a reseller. Now, one thing that we have seen with their business model is they do focus on resellers a lot, and I do like the fact that they added this aspect to their business as well, as many people are going to go to their website if they're all looking for a job, and you can put in a little application here that's going to allow you to potentially work with them. I think the reseller market is only going to continue to grow. I think a lot of people are going to get interested, and I think they are going to continue to take advantage of these resellers, especially with the addition of this to their website. Last but not least, we will take a look, and they do have some contact information about different ways in which you can contact them. They have a phone number, they have a fax, and then they have their email, and then of course they do have their Twitter as well. So one thing I must say, I must give this website, I'd say I'm probably giving maybe a good 7 or 8 out of 10. I would say that it is really nice, really clean, and really simple, and I do like that, again, like the simplicity of this website. They offer their products, they show what all their products are about, they have some pretty good animations, and they make it very easy to read everything that they are offering to, investors and consumers. And I think that's going to be important because we have to consider how important, the digital interface is nowadays. People who are looking for a different stock to invest in, or people who are looking to purchase certain things, if the website is kind of not so good, if the website's kind of sketchy, they're automatically going to be turned off from it. They're not going to be interested in it, and they're going to look for something that looks a little bit more professional. And I would say this is a fantastic representation, and this is a fantastic way for this to look very professional while also offering all of their different products and what they do. With that being said, that is going to be about it for today's video. I did just want to make sure everyone knew, because I do believe them having an up-to-date website is very important for their future, and I did want to make sure I updated you all just in case you might have missed it. With that being said, I do post on this channel 2 to 3 times every single day, so if you do enjoy my content, if you do enjoy all of the the value that I may add to your investments or your own journey, you could definitely let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. With that being said, I will see you all very, very soon, and I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.